Hello and welcome to Geeked Out. Today I'll be going over this Retroid Pocket 2. The Retroid Pocket 2 is a little portable gaming device. As you can see on the back it says RP2. This isn't the newest model. They have a couple different versions. I think they do touch screens now, which this one is not, unfortunately, but it is still a really amazing little gaming device. I like bringing it whenever I'm traveling to the airport, things like that. So I'll go over the hardware first and then we'll show you what it can do on the inside. On the top here you have your charging port is USB-C. I believe you can hook up a controller to that, but truthfully I never have. And we also have a micro HDMI out, which allows you to plug it into the TV. Use this as a little retro gaming switch device. On the front you have your joysticks. This one's a little sliding joystick and this one's more of a traditional. D-pad, ABXY, start, select, and home buttons, as well as your front-facing speakers, which are actually pretty amazing considering the small size of this device. Not too big. You can fit it in your pocket, and it can store as many games as you'd like. On the bottom you have your micro SD card, so I think I have 128 gigabyte, and right next to it there you have your audio out. I haven't quite loaded this up with as many games as I'm planning to, and I haven't scraped for the cover art yet, but this thing is really cool if you want a device that you can set up and customize yourself, kind of put some time into it, which is really what I was looking for. There's other devices out there that they're more pick up and play. You can get them and pretty much immediately load it into some games, but this one you've got to put some work into, but it is worth it because you can set it up however you'd like. So as you can see, I've got a little Switch theme going on there, make it look like a Nintendo Switch, and let's get it flipped around. I'll show you some of the games on this thing. So here we have the device itself. Get it turned on here. And so this is Pegasus, the operating system. I've done some customization to the APK, which is what's really awesome about Android apps. You can get in there and tweak it how you'd like. So I think I made some color modifications to make the whole thing dark, and I also removed their logo. No offense to Pegasus, but just looks cleaner this way. I've got quite a bit of consoles on here. I also added this read folder, was messing around to see if it can read other files, so this opens up PDFs. Got Sega Genesis, got Sonic in there. Oh, here we have our Android apps. This folder opens up Android applications, so you have your web browser in here, App Store. I've got some games, Duolingo, I think Angry Birds. Let's go ahead and launch. I like playing Nintendo DS games on here because, I mean, it doesn't have the dual screen, but it gets pretty close. I'll show you. To get the other screen, you just tap this bumper, and you go, boop, there's the other screen. And while this is loading up, I'll go ahead and plug it into the micro HDMI port on the back here. As you can hear, it's pretty loud. And when we plug it in here, it actually transfers the audio to the TV. So I'll get this turned on, and there it is. So everything you can do on here, you can project just straight through the HDMI port, audio, video. And there we go, we got Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan running around. Sorry about the glare. So yeah, it's kind of like a retro Switch vibe. And I'll take you back to the menu just to show you. Oh look, I set the home to traditional Android. So normally I have the home set to Pegasus here, but while we're on Android, it is nice to see that this device is truly an Android device, and you can set it up however you would like. Dig is another operating system that you could set it to. It's nice, it has a lot of customization features, but I don't really like the look of it compared to Pegasus, which is so much cleaner, even though it's a bit harder to set up. You see I'm moving the mouse around there. You can go to different pages here. But we will go back to Pegasus, and it's not hard just to set that as your home screen, so when I boot it up, as you saw in the beginning, it has Pegasus. But yeah, I think this is where I'll end it. Thank you for watching. Let me know if you're interested. I can show you more about how to set these things up, getting different games on there, anything you would like. If there's interest, I'll make a little video about it because it's really worth it if you want something you can customize yourself. There are other devices that come with games on it, and this does have an operating system that it ships with called Retroid OS. You can flip it around to that on the back end, and it's kind of like a weird streaming service for retro games. And it is cool. It allows you just to pick this up and start playing, but I never use it. And truthfully, I'll probably reformat the SD card, get rid of it, and that way I can use the SD card to store Android games rather than just my ROMs and other media. So please like, subscribe, let me know what you want to see next. Thank you for watching.